Good
Right on
morning, sir.
heading controlling module. Controlling module heading.
See here, whenever we purchase materials, we are going to keep that material in stock, and further, we are going to use those materials for manufacturing purpose. Am I right? For operations or for manufacturing, we are going to use this material, right? But what purpose you are using, how much you are using, for which operation you are using, all these types of works will be captured by controlling module. Okay. So already I gave a point to you in modules, roles and responsibilities of modules, right? Controlling module controls the cash flows of the company. So it captures all the operations here. It captures all the expenses, operations which are taking place in your company. Right on. Controlling is one of the important modules in SAP. Controlling is one of the important module in SAP which supports which supports which supports monitoring, coordination of all the processes in the company, of all the processes in the company. Right on. The main purpose of controlling module is it enables you to determine comparing actual data with planned data. Comparing actual data with planned data. And it controls business flow of the company. And it controls business flow of the company. See, what is planned data, actual data? Example, if you want to manufacture a product, you will assume something, right? This much raw material we require, this much packing materials we require, this much space we require. That is planned quantity. But actually, when you start implementing it, when you start manufacturing, exactly how much you used is what actual data. So all these things will be controlled by controlling module. Okay, right on. Organization structure. Organization structure. Organization structure. Right under that, maintain controlling area heading. Maintain controlling area heading. Maintain controlling area heading. Maintain controlling area. Right on. SPR path. SPRO IMG. Enterprise structure. Definition. SPRO IMG. Enterprise structure. Definition. Under definition, controlling. Under controlling, maintain controlling area. Enter. Under controlling, maintain controlling area. Enter. Maintain controlling area. Enter. Right. Double click on maintain controlling area line. double click on maintain controlling area line. Maintain control, double click on maintain controlling area line. Just double click on it. Okay. So someone is blocking this data. Here guys, SPRO, IMG, enterprise structure, definition, under definition controlling, under controlling maintain controlling area, enter, double click on maintain controlling area line. Here guys, go to new entries, go to new entries, here click on CO area is equal to company code. Click on controlling area is equal to company code. Click on controlling area is equal to company code. Now here, give your company code, whatever company code you created, just give your company code here. Give your company code. Enter. So what happened? Whatever code you are using for company code, na RIJO, means example, it will continue with same code. It will copy everything from company code. Okay. Here, give assignment control as one. Controlling area same as company code. Give assignment control as this one. Controlling area same as company code. Okay, and save it. And save it. And save. Okay. Now write down assignment heading. Heading assignment. Heading assignment. Write down assign company code to controlling area. Under assignment, assign company code to controlling area. Write down SPRO IMG, enterprise structure, assignment, okay. Under assignment controlling, under controlling, here guys, assign company code to controlling area. Okay, enter. Now go to position, give your controlling area, same controlling area, whatever your customer is, same like company code. Give your controlling area, enter. here. Select your controlling area line. Select your controlling area line. Double click on assignment of company code. Okay. Double click on assignment of company code. Here. Go to new entries. Go to new entries. And here. Give company code. Whatever company code you want, just give your company code here. Means assign company code. Go to new entries, assign company code and save. Okay guys. Yes. Now just save this. Now I don't create cost center. Create cost center heading. Heading create cost center. See, cost center is nothing but a place, a area where we are spending money. We are spending expenses. Example, after purchasing materials, we will use those materials for manufacture purpose. Na? So where you are manufacturing, what purpose you are manufacturing? Correct. Now example, we have welding electrodes here. Those electrodes will be used only for welding purpose. Am I right? So that on cost center is a location cost center is a location where the costs are occurred in the company. Costs are occurred in the company. Where the costs are occurred in the company. Full stop. And that on. Cost center is the lowest level of organization unit. Cost center is lowest level of organization unit. Lowest level of organization unit. Okay. Right on. P code KS01. P code KS01. Okay. Red on path. SPROIMG. Enterprise structure. Definition. Under definition, controlling. Under controlling, create cost centers. Now what we are doing, each and every work we are creating as a cost center, like welding work or service work, whatever work we are doing in our company for operation. So all those operations we are going to create cost center. Create cost center. Enter. Here guys. Double click on create cost center line. Double click on create cost center. Give your controlling area, enter. Give controlling area, enter. Give cost center any 10 character code here. Give cost center 10 characters. See, again I'm telling cost center is nothing but a work which is happening in your company. Okay, where we are using materials in that work. Okay. Next here, give valid from and valid to dates. Enter. Give valid from and valid to date. Enter. Now you are creating cost center ENRC02. But what purpose is this? Okay. Here, give description. I'll give some maintenance work. Give description. Okay, comma here. Give responsible person. Who is responsible? Manufacturer manager. Manufacturer manager is responsible. You can give any name, whatever name you want. You can give manager or project manager or storekeeper, whatever it is. Finally, who is responsible? Because I am issuing goods to maintenance work. Now, what happens with that goods? How much you use? Who has to respond? That manufacturer manager will respond. Next, give cost center category 1. 1 means production. Next, give hierarchy H1. Give hierarchy area H1. And currency INR. Enter and save. Enter and save. So your cost center is created, means a work has been created. So, but
Sir,
in
a
real
little
time,
bit
CO
slower,
module-
sir, please.
Okay. So in real time, CO module consultants will create cost center. Write on T code. T code. KS01. Create cost center. Next, KS02. Change cost center. Next, KS03. Display cost center. Next, KS04. Delete cost center. So guys, these are 4 T codes available in cost center. Okay. See, cost center is nothing but a type of work used in your company, client's company. Okay. Like welding works, manufacturing works, maintenance works, whatever works are there in your company, all those works should be created as cost center. Now to do that work, we want material. Na? So who will issue material? Stores. Right. Just write on heading. Goods issued to cost center heading. Diksha, what is the issue you are facing here now? Yeah, you are joined in this group. Yeah. Diksha.
Sir, yeah, sir. Sir, after giving
Yeah.
in the creation of cost center, after giving valid from and valid to date, it gives a particular error that the cost center controlling area does not have a standard hierarchy.
Okay. So in that case, what you will do? Just go to T code OKKP. OKKP. Okay. Then select your controlling area by using position. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then double click on your controlling area and here you maintain standard hierarchy H1.
Okay.
Okay. And click it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And save this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you try it. Anyhow, we'll have a class till 10 o'clock. Na? You try. If it is not
Okay,
working,
sir.
then again just come to me. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes. So guys, right on heading, goods issue to cost center. Goods issue to cost center means to a work we are issuing goods. Now, as of now, we have learned goods receipt. Na? Today we are going to learn how to issue goods. Okay, right on. Go to T code MIGO. Go to T code MIGO. Here, select event goods issue. Select event goods issue. Select event goods issue. And here, reference document other. And reference document other. And reference document other. And give movement type 201. And give movement type 201. Already you have written this 201 goods issue to cost center. You can check movement type list. Okay. Next, give document date, posting date. Okay. Then material tab, heading material tab. In this tab, give material code. Whatever material you are issuing, na, give that material code here. Okay. Then go to quantities tab. Here we have to give how much quantity we are issuing. I am issuing only 5 quantities. Go to quantity tab. Give issue quantity. How much you are issuing? Just give that quantity. Okay. Next, go to where tab. Next, where tab. Right on. Give serial number. Serial number 1. Give movement type 201. Next, serial number 2. Plant. Serial number 3. Storage location. Means from which plant, from which storage location we are issuing goods. Okay. Next, batch tab. Next, batch tab. Give batch. Still you are not done with batch concept, so you don't have any batch. So you can leave batch field blank. But in case if you have a batch, you can give batch. Which batch will take? 643 batch will take. Yeah, I have stock in batch wise now, so I am giving batch. So for you, still batch concept is not done, so system will not generate batch for you. So no need to give. Okay. Right on. Batch tab. In this tab, we have to give batch number from which we are issuing goods. From which we are issuing goods. Okay. Next, account assignment tab. Here we have to give cost center. Go to account assignment tab, give cost center. Okay. Now activate item. Okay. Activate item. Okay. Check and post. Check and post. Now we have issued goods for work purpose. Now we have issued goods for work purpose. So it is reducing stock now. So write down accounting entries. See here, you can check accounting entries. Doc info tab. In doc info tab, FI document. Now BSX will minus here. Why? Because stock is removing from your plants. No? So check here. See. Now BSX is minus. Means it is credit. Now raw material you are consuming. No? What purpose you are consuming? You are consuming for ENRC 01 cost center purpose. But what is ENRC 01 cost center? You can check in KS03. Description. What is that exactly? ENRC 01. It is welding work purpose. Means you have issued some goods 5 quantity for welding work purpose. So write down accounting entries here. BSX inventory account will be credit now. Next GBP raw material consumption will be debit. Write on this. Okay. Now, shall we check the stock? Right on next note number 2. First note is accounting entries. Second note is check stock in MMBET code. You can check stock now. Now, see, 5 stock is reduced. Previously it was 100. Now I issued 5 stock now. So it has reduced to 95 quantity. Okay. This is how you have to issue the goods. So you are okay with goods receipt, you are okay with goods issue now. Right? Now write down heading reservation. Heading reservation. What is reservations? We all know that booking, blocking, right? If you want to travel, you will block your bus seats, flight seats, train seats, right? That is what reservation. Now here also, when you purchase the materials and keeps in stock, that stock can be used by any department for their work purpose. But from that, I want to block some stock for future use purpose. I want to block, see, next month 15th, I want to do some welding work. For that welding work, I want some welding electrode. So now the stock is available. So what I'll do? I will block it. I will inform the system that I want this material for future use purpose. I want to use this material future use purpose. Okay. So how you will inform the system? So that information process is called reservation. That reservations are system documents which are used. Reservations are system documents which are used to block the stock, which are used to block the stock for future use. For future use. For future use. Full stop. Right on. Consultant role. Consultant role. Define number ranges. Heading. Consultant role. Under consultant role, write on define number range. We have to block the reservation. You will get reservation number, na? Like when you block your bus ticket seat, you will get reservation number, right? So those are these. Okay, right on. SPRO, IMG, materials management, under materials management here, inventory management and physical inventory, inventory management and physical inventory. Under inventory management and physical inventory, here guys, number assignment, under number assignment, define number assignment for reservation. Third option. Define number assignment for reservation. Define number assignment for reservation. Enter. Enter. Here, click on interval. Click on interval. Disha, press one more time enter. That error will go. Click on interval. Here. Again, click on change intervals. Click on intervals. Then again, click on change intervals. Okay. Here, change intervals. Then insert line. Insert line. Give serial number. Give serial number, comma from and to number range. Give serial number, comma from and to number range. Okay. Click on from and to number range. Just give from and to number range. In bracket, maximum length is 10 digits. Maximum length is 10 digits. Maximum length is 10 digits. Save it. So just save the number range. Okay. Next. Go back 2 times. Here. Click on number range, reservation / dependent requirement. Click second option. Click on number range reservation slash okay, and here assign your number range serial number. Assign your number range serial number. Save it. Save that. Okay, just assign your number and serial number and save. So this is the only consultant role in reservation. Now write on client role. Write on client role. Create reservations. Now we are blocking the material. Which material, how much quantity you want to block, from which plant, everything you have to inform system. Create reservation. Create reservation. T code MB21. MB21. Sorry. MB21. Okay. Pass right on SAP Easy Access screen. SAP menu. Under SAP menu here. Logistics. Under logistics. Materials management. Under materials management, inventory management. Under inventory management here, reservation. Under reservation, here guys, MB21, create. Under reservation, MB21, create. MB21, create. Here, give base date. Base date means when you want to use the material. Okay, I want to use it on 14th, tomorrow. For tomorrow purpose, I am blocking the stock here. Okay. Because tomorrow we'll issue goods, we'll use the goods. Whatever stock we are reserving, we'll use that tomorrow. Give base date, in bracket, required date. Comma, give movement type 201. Because you are blocking for some work purpose, na? Work is nothing but a cost center, right? So 201 means we are reserving material for cost center. Okay. Next, give plant. Serial number 3, plant. Means in which plant you are reserving stock. In which plant you are blocking stock. Enter. Enter. Here, give cost center. What purpose you are blocking material? Give cost center. Give cost center. Then, here we can give material code, sir. Whatever material codes you want to block, just you give your material code, sir. Give material code, which material code you want to block. Give material code, comma, quantity. I want to block only 8 quantity here for tomorrow's purpose. Comma, quantity, comma, storage location, and batch. and batch. If you don't have batch, then leave blank. Okay. Give material, quantity, storage location, batch. The meaning is you are blocking this material of 8 quantity from plant ENR1 from storage location 0001 from batch 643 for this work purpose. For this work purpose. Enter and save. So before saving, I want to show previously how much stock is reserved. Previously in previous classes I have reserved some stock. Na? See, same 101 material. Like, see, previously already 60 stock is blocked, and today we are blocking 8 stock. So totally it will show 68 stock. Just save this. Save this. So stock is reserved now. Now let us check how much stock is reserved. MMBE, just give material and plant, execute. See, it will show total stock 68 you reserved and 8 stock you reserved today from batch 643. Okay. Write on note. Write on note. In note, write on first serial number. In note, write on first serial number. We can check reserved stock. In note, write on first serial number. We can check a reserved stock. We can check a reserved stock. In T code, MMBE. We can check reserved stock in T code MMBE. In T code MMBE. Here you can check. In just MMBE T code, you can check stock here. Okay. Reserve stock. Next item, note number 2. We can delete reservation in following 2 ways. We can delete. For example, you can cancel your bus seats now. But when you are cancelling bus seats, we'll have some instructions to be followed. There will be some rules like payment returns and all those things. Correct? Here also. We can delete reservation in following 2 ways. We can delete reservation in following 2 ways. That one. First one. Delete at header level. At header level. Delete at header level. And second one. Delete at item level. Delete at header level. Delete at item level. Item level. Okay. Right on. If we delete, fully stop and continue. If we delete reservations at header level, if we delete reservation at header level, then it is a permanent delete. Then it is a permanent delete. Permanent it will delete. And you can't check in database also. And you can't check in database also. And you can't check in database also. Comma. If we delete at item level, comma, if we delete at item level, then it is a temporary delete. Then it is a temporary delete. And we can check in database. And we can check in database. So it will show in database here. It will show in database. Full stop. Okay. Yes. Now write on T code. T codes of reservation. T codes of reservation. MB21, create reservation. MB21, create reservation. Okay. Next, MB22, edit/delete reservation. Edit/delete reservation. See here, guys. This is your reservation. If you activate this item level, see this item. If you activate this D, then it is item level delete here. But if you go for header reservation and if you delete here, then it is permanent delete. This is header level and this is item level. Okay. So T code is MB22, which will be used to edit and delete reservations. Okay. Next, MB23. MB23, display reservation. You can check reservations in display mode. You can check reservations in display mode. Next, MB25. MB25, list of reservations. You can check entire list here. Your entire reservation list you can check here. List of reservation. You can check your entire reservation list here. Okay. Next, tables SC16N. Tables SC16N. T code. T code SC16N. Yes. Write down. There is only one table which will record all your reservations. RESB. Reservation table. RESB. Reservation table. There is only one table here. That is RESB. Reservation. Okay. So guys, this is how you have to block this stock. And after blocking, what we will do, that we'll discuss tomorrow at 9 o'clock again. Okay. So my other batch is waiting. Already 10. So we'll meet tomorrow. Bye for the day.